hooked up. This might be it. Pull out there. My truck.
Hey, what do you say?
Well, time to fire up the old Chevy. It's been snowing for a few days, a couple days on and off anyway. And I gotta plow the driveway. Still recording? Yep. Here we go. Turn that off. So, we have a long driveway and I don't have a snowplow or a quad with a snowplow or a tractor. I was supposed to have a tractor, but that didn't work out. So I gotta figure out a way to get this driveway clear. And I've already done it, but I'll show you what it is while the truck warms up. So, take a look at our driveway here. You can see we're making some snow ruts. It's not super deep, but we've had it snow this much. It's probably 4 inches of fresh snow there. Probably almost 3 times since the last time I cleared this. And the van does okay coming through here, but it's not going to if I don't get it clear. And up here, our driveway goes up to sort of next to that power pole here, and then it goes that way for 300-400 meters. And I don't want to pay the county to come in here and plow it and screw up the gravel. So I'm gonna get my gloves and then I'll show you what we do. Here's my truck. All right, I got gloves and a pin and this new hitch shackle unit, which will be safer, I think, than just hooking the chain to the bumper. So we got our shackle hitch contraption all hooked up. Now we're going to turn the truck around and I'll show you what I built to clean this driveway. Time to get in the truck while I turn it around. Don't pull on that. There you go. You got it, buddy. Climb in. Tall trucks. Kids with short legs. Okay, so we're all backed up. Remove some logs. Kids left logs with the shovel. I almost drove over. Okay, here we've got some tires, and we gotta uncover them. Let me kick it, Flint. Let's see if it's frozen to the ground. Oh yeah, not too bad. Ugh, that one's frozen. That's our drag chain. This chain is chained to, this tire is the front. Truck goes that way. Chained to this tire. Also chained with a separate chain to that tire. And then these two chained together. So when I pull them in this direction, this part plows the snow, and then these two spread it wider. It's called a drag, and it works real good. I'll show you how it does. So my tripod's broke, so it's really hard to do with one hand in the cold holding the camera, but I'll show you how this is set up. So we've got the hitch with the shackle in the truck, and then we've got the chain through there and hooked onto itself, which then goes to the front tire, which goes to the back tire. So these are going to swing around and follow us. So we're gonna pull them straight now, and then make sure all our chains are hooked together properly still before we send it down the driveway. So we're hooked up, chain stretched out, tire number one in the front, 2 tires behind it, and you can see just the few feet we push them. The snow's a lot thinner, more packed down. So we'll do a bunch of passes up and down the driveway now. and see. No, you can ride in the cab. It's cold. We'll see how many shots it takes us to get this driveway nice and packed down. Well, it looks terrible because my rear view mirror is dirty and my window won't roll down because it's frozen, but you can see the berm that tire is pushing up just past the back of the truck, and that is how it plows. Okay, so we're just working on our first pass. You can see here, lots of powder, almost nothing, a little bit in the middle. So we're plowing, you know, a good 5 feet wide probably. You can see back there the difference already. And coming this way up behind the truck. Hop in the truck, bud. You can see I need to adjust my chains. This one's come off here. They're not dragging straight, but we'll get that sorted off camera because my fingers are freezing. You can see I drove through here just yesterday, but the snow drifts are filling in our tire tracks already. Got this little hill here on the driveway. So to keep snowing and blowing snow, I'll have to keep plowing. The biggest downfall to this is the truck's too big to turn around at the end of the road here without doing a 3-point turn, and you sure can't do a circle and drag your tires in a circle right at the end of this little T intersection and back in. So you got to stop, bring a small person to jump out in the cold, and unhook the chain. Then I back up, turn around the truck, hook the chain back up, and then go back up the driveway. As you can see where we came down here, this side. So we'll get the middle, we'll do this side, do a bunch of passes, and call it good. Turning around is such a pain, but I got good helpers. Gonna make lots of ruts here in the snow, but here's the drag, you know, in configuration. Nice triangle, pulls this way, pushes the snow to the sides like that. You can see down there, that's where we went out, and this is where we came back in. We gotta go sort of wide around the van. I'll shovel the rest out by hand. But, you know, does a pretty darn good job, you know. That's where the tire went. So it's packed nice already. And then in the middle here is where the chains are dragging between those two tires. So we ought to cut this berm down a little bit. But yeah, looks pretty good. Well, the phone's almost dead, but this is hookup number 3. So, as you can see, it's starting to look really good here in the middle. So we've come out, we've gone back in, and we've come out again. We're hooking up, and now we're going to go back in. And this is the end of the driveway with the turnaround. So, the boys just getting ready to hook it up again back here. Got her done? Almost. Putting the shackle back together. Not lined up. Okay, push it through. All the way there. Now twist. I gotta get a better system for this, but this is better. Before I had this, we were just hooking it on the underside of the bumper, but it could slide and fall off, and didn't feel like that was very safe. So this is a step in the right direction at least. Could be better. It doesn't need to be tight, just needs to be in all the way. Good, I'll hook that chain up.
Hey, you hooked it.
Did I?
Yeah, pretty close.
There you go. All right, back in the car. Oh, got your fingers. Okay, we're turning around again. We went all the way into the house and back out. And now you can see how good is this driveway starting to look, eh? Nice and wide. So this is out, in, out again, I think. Maybe that's one too many, I don't know. But anyway, we got good 9-10 feet plowed here. You can see it's not that much snow. Looking great. So I think this will be our last run. We'll go in. The battery's almost dead, but I'm gonna try to do a couple high-speed shots so get a little more action in the video. But yeah, it's a fun little job. It works really easy. It's not as fast as if I had a plow and I could just go in and out one pass each, but this one was free. It cost me $0 to set this up. So it's a great way to keep your driveway clear in the winter. So here's our tires. When we get it plowed a little more, we start going a lot faster. Almost got it. Hands cold. There we go. Now it's going in. There's a little bit too much snow in the way. All right, let's hop in the truck. All right, that's a wrap. We're parked back at the truck. This is what the drag looks like when you know, it's been plowing. And you can see here, you can see it's getting darker already, eh? It's not as dark as it looks on the camera, but it's only 3:20, 3:30 here in the afternoon, and the sun's already down below the trees. Can't see it anywhere. Gets dark early. Anyhow, you know, we've got you know, a little turnaround area here plowed, probably 30 feet across here in the middle, and then yeah, you can see there's not much snow left, and what is here is packed and plowed nice, and you know, nice wide driveway, and got a couple action shots for you too. So my brother brought those chains home from Yellowknife. He's working up there, or was working up there as a heavy equipment operator. He's coming home today for the rest of the month, and he's had hundreds of those chains away, and finally messaged and asked if I wanted some, so I took 3. They're free. And then I went to the dump and I picked up 3 truck tires, and I did buy that hitch for the truck, but I didn't have to use that. I was doing it without the hitch before, so essentially totally free, easy to do, doesn't cost a ton of money. So if you've got a driveway to plow and you're tired of paying someone because you don't have the $2 or $3 grand it costs for a truck plow now, building a drag out of tires and chains is a great way to go. So I was gonna originally just use short piece of chain and drill through the tires and bolt them on, but then my brother brought me those big chains and that's less work, so just wrapping those around in a figure 8. So yeah, last look, driveway's nice and plowed. The footprints are barely even making a dent in the snow, so minivan will have no problem getting in and out, and I'll have no problem getting in and out, and also our place, you know, looks more lived in. So if we're, you know, away in town for the day, it looks like someone's home. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched, like and subscribe, all that stuff. Feels weird saying that, but I'm having more fun doing this than I thought I would. So we'll catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments what you think of the drag. If you have any ideas for how I can make it work better. Later.